Account has been set up and someone has opened a Twitter account under the name of SABC COO Hlaudi Motsoeneng. Joining me now is SABC spokesperson Mr. Hlaudi. Sir, a very good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good afternoon.
Look, sir, let's understand. I mean, this fake account, how long has it been operating? Because I know this so-called COO has even made remarks on some of the pages that we have here.
No, definitely it has been on for a long time because we issued a statement around it almost about a year ago. And now this person is continuing. In this particular instance, they even have a picture of the COO in his office as if he has put it there himself. And then they are talking about things that are really not what he would say. But besides that, he doesn't have a Twitter account. Therefore, all of the things that are said there are not his. He has said it very clearly that he's not on social media, deliberately so.
Look, Mr. Hlaudi, what kind of damage can such an account cause specifically for the corporation? And how serious is this matter, though?
We are taking it very seriously, especially if you look at what is trending now on that same Twitter page, where they are talking about him saying, for example, there that we are not going to do the EFF manifesto, and in the space of that we'll do Sarafina. And people are just being malicious and they are damaging the brand SABC in the process. And we want to say to them, we're taking this very seriously as the SABC, because we will then have to follow up on these people, and if these people are found, we'll deal with them in the harshest way possible.
Let's talk about those harshest ways possible. What is the SABC doing about this culprit? Obviously,
it becomes very difficult because Twitter is not housed here. We are not going to, we have got to then contact Twitter to indicate to them that they must remove this kind of false Twitter page. And once that is done, we'll try and see whether it's possible for us to find out who it is. If we find out who it is, then we'll open a case, because it's just pushing malicious information that damages the brand. And people must understand that the brand SABC has got value. And because of that value, we have to get worried, because if things are said in our name, which are not what we are saying, we are going to then downgrade the value, and it might affect us financially and otherwise.
Let's expand on that point. So, I mean, advice to other people that are aspiring hackers or trying to set up fake accounts in names of key names in the company.
Yeah, definitely. And it's not only with names of the people in the company, it's also with the names of people out there. Because when you do things like that, you're only going to make sure that we degrade.
And it also causes confusion as well to the public out there.
Yes, and unfortunately, because social media is the way it is, people will not know whether this is true or it's not true. And that is why it was important for us to come out immediately and say, don't believe what you read in those Twitter pages, because this is not what we have. We've got an official Twitter page of the SABC. If there's anything that we want, we will say it there. But we also issue statements. We are a broadcaster. If there are messages that we want to send out, we will come here and send them out like that.
Have you tried to involve, corporate investigators into the matter to try and get to the bottom of this issue?
No, our own people will look into it, but as I say, it's going to be very difficult because it is housed outside. But we will try and then talk to Twitter and the other social media page groups, so that we get to the bottom of this thing, because our image is much more important than people who are trying to fool around. Maybe for them it's a joke, but for us it isn't.
Thank you so much for that clarification there, Mr. Hlaudi, spokesperson for the SABC, and he was talking us through the fake account on Twitter that has been set up under our COO's name. We're going to take a quick